woyɛ Jimmy for ankasa unnim nyansa abo
lock up no and me can ball war na me facha me born the B0MB because me kasata on him so
born the B0MB
I because now I wanted him to touch me me
say you be a yaman when you attend you will be yaman when you're in Guasia yam mom payes and yamen domno say I'm from Sonde Bay oh nyabichi divorce oh a yenya mini pantemuasem why yeah na yam from Swana atembubiwa in Yankropon
ya awade yan ware wo sunsumo so marriage and spirituality they are two different things. It's just like divinity is meeting humanity.
And marriage is a journey you can't predict tomorrow.
Asofoo OGYABA trend no dey twam kura chese Jimmy media and trona lady no obi twa to mi so nyina waje adi nkofo waje adi
B0MB kwasia to say you B0MB ye wade da kru bi obi nyo papa pe obi ja hofo sanyama obi ebufuo nti awade wade ani agya no
Abusia Asofoo OGYABA ene wato bomb kese bi pa tire se enye easy ene se oyesofo na enefie echina memene ekwesiada waye wadwene se o de Rev Charlotte Oduro ene nuku apostle Solomon Oduro asem no ekogina eye wasore dem e de akopirichi a OGYABA ese wo sa asofo no unnim nyansa ba akokora seven producer wo jimi papa busuya ono de wan fa bi anye de anto hom wo se enai se uni bibia obeka no wo eye twere kunkunu mu na asem onyankopon de soma wo no aye de asa ka twere tum menya wadwene se Sunday twere se wonya eye topic wonya eye bible quotation twere se eye Reverend eye Oduro 17 point apostle Solomon Oduro 14 enti nei odi ko gina wa sore dem e de ko preach wo sa asofo no o yesa kire se wajimi na wo si the way anasem no asie twom preko pe e wo social media no so no odwene ho a wonte ase ono de onim se na oda so eye de e trend wa da o ho na yakopo abofo nyane no e na o se me basode ye na de aba no onte o ma hwe social media no so a na asem no atwam sa ado no ayesa de ka bi konkoko no hwim ayo overtaking ono na ekọ na asem na twam ama preko pe eye Reverend Charlotte Oduro enenei ono ne ku apostle Oduro asem enenei ye tabri no e kan wo social media no so wo se de so ye no sa pepepe enenei awia be ye okaye sa bra na asem no e ba ya na babawa no egu nanim as wo social media no so no Reverend Charlotte Oduro ekwotena benku santana so osu eka kire ne se asofo bi enenim difo bi enti onu no OGYABA no ehye dem na omuntunufo ono de wo senye sebe no beka kire no na emumu o kai no ewo mpaebo mu na afutuo de bema ne se onka na no ntum wakasa bia eye ontwa so se de ono OGYABA no obeka sa kire ne nsem otwa so ko ba bitran no onim se woman no eye matured enti nsem no wakabia eye enya afei ena kire so besi no ntum agofin eye den ewa bontena busua enye ono nko ena eye den akasa wonim se so far as here counselors asma ba bontene de eye counselor swat ase duah eye donko so ndey aba bontena ono to so ede nsem bia betudwa abobo eye nyankopon ko ofo a na omoye nipa kese e wotwere nimu nanso so na nanso so esa abata eye omabrabo na busua ye de kan hyensa no ase emfamfiri eye OGYABA na ewia membo eye counselor eye duah eye donko eso so ensem no enye den fanchiro ha AHINTASEM TV nyan subscribe ya no subscribe ya na do nsa abo ya do no so am sere be do video bia je de betum bia so nsa betimi akabia mesere wo se uwia na wa share na wa like so eye den edam abusua yenti OGYABA emla
abusua na mo hote sei me da sorry ya ami hunu se sa Asofoo OGYABA trend no de twam kura chese aye old story ama obi akura mfa ye ho bi ami hunu se Rev Charlotte Oduro ani ni kunu de na afi de atashi be bia Adam say anye Charlotte Oduro brame ka asim bia kyerɛw oba di besie nya asie wi a mumienu nyina sɛdeɛ moyɛ mature dadaada no monko so saa na obi anko ne baabi na momo de na ankoyɛ sɛ ekuwe medie ni bi wodi ekuwe me you are the living God enso na yekunu timi busa me ho sɛ sɛdeɛ Yesu ka sɛ heaven hɔ aware ni hɔ yi sɛ wodi aware akyi na sɛ yekunwa ana sɛ wonsu kokun obi a mumienu no yɛsɛ heaven hɔ aware ni hɔ no na ne modi nsɛm hunu ɛno nti you guys are old enough to decide for your own self because no one is putting food on your table. And so ignore the noise on social media. Adia kakra ya me ya ne say mo ba bi twa sofo gyaba trend nim. Trend kakra na. Oba bi twa trend nim. On say social media ni Bible mo. And so we need to use wisdom. Wisdom is a defense. Nti amamu nkotietie ehon nsam no mfa etan bi mehye mumu. E kai se mimi issue ne ba ye no na wokɔ abeku santana show ne so no wo se twase mpanyimfo bi ekyeme etena se ana mo kyeme hye dem. Because me yesofo. Ena depression lady no so ono wanya sofo. But at the end of the day, me minim se social media asɛm bi eni hɔ matemi aka for 3 months impo ebi nsi da impo meda issue kra no a trendia pendi wo social media no so for 2-3 weeks kra 2 weeks kra obehu asɛ a die off meda issue na relationship issue na marital issues. Nti mon forget to cry why ye hia me kese panti America asem we di akire we yes say e ma mo time bi mehye mumu for the sake of your children no na ba kwan say ba kwan kire nkwala no because nkwala ni nyinu no mo hunu say was say ba kwan di akire no na mo ye hwehwemu no mo ba be hunu no kore na ewu mu na they will turn against you. Enti for now no emu obi anya na adwene say ena me de enkwala no kran so mu mfi me biem kra me mfa ho da bi nkwala omoye empanyimfo no omoye papafo no da achia ho oden enu nti mumienu mon hwe nyame amosom no na ba ko ankose nkwala na nkyere ba kwa nkose ba kwa nkyere nkwala no mun kama adwene mom oba you are not a side chick. Be considerate to the children, the innocent children. You are not a side chick. Once a side chick for no mu twa ntroto be man so a how mumpo because when him say abono de mo bia nti wo be hu as a side chick for no say o free be man ho pe okwa anu utimi kira say be man waye wei na be man what say na be man kra no yare when him say so okeka sa ansem na onhunu kra onhunu obi a say wo ben sa nipa no eya na side chick for adwene no side chick for na omonya mature no madwene no but your case is different. It's different. And you are not a side chick. You are a wife and you are having children. So your connection is still there. That's what you need to put it at the back of your mind. It's very important. Now more social media did know. Social media me say me question ko vobi comment o video mo video ba kwase asem obi kan say me kra me nware biem the same thing my issue obi say me kra me nsum nyame biem saa afoo ni nyina they are not ready to worship God. They are not ready, and so they want a chance ketuwa bi no wagina so ai enti omo so omo kro omo ngware no omo boa omo yesa afo na ye bo omo ba wiase so omo meware da omo mewo da nti se wohunu comment bi se saa na wo mane hawa na wankasa na apese ni oma bi hawo eti misrew omienu ya matured muja awade dadaada afina enkofo ahunu ti mamu ma public no pushi mu ama mu nkotrete na platform bi so enkofro mu ntom agofin maka kire am repeating, you are not a side chick, you are a wife. Oba wetimi ne be ma wo enkwala se ni kire se wetimi I enjoy ni o ma bi esi ye bia nye by this time na afina ubedi social media pressure chi social media udi agrombe pushi wa na do tiare dem me my issue me baba be explain me ho enye bibi entra o me manti me first born na catch him say daddy asem a lady na ka no a question and your own is the answer nti me kireche mu wiye no me frustrate wo mo effort wiye no enye na akoda din no ti wakasa kakra bi eye se de waka chem se menso ma men kasa bi mu monso men kasa bi e basa na nhunu se ye twa ntrato so wo ba bi wotna ho a entna na wo honam wo experience bi da ho, you will get serious emotional instability. I'm telling you. Who say nansen kakre kura ya mumudie kura kakre ya no on see the tie no nti na me ka kire o say mon hyam ho den ya basa Asofoo be brain so prepare message out of your issue no me dey preach or pulpit nti kwasi adanya no ye nti no pressure na wo form kakra Asofoo agimi fu obi o mo dey agiso mo nua ho aba asem no mo prepare message out of the issue dey ye ne se ogina ho won hwe yi no anhwe ase o ye sofo na wo de eye Charlotte Oduro ni kunu asemi eku preach or pulpit wo ye gimi fu ankasa unnim nyansa abo, because marriage and ministry, they are two different things. So marriage and spirituality, they are two different things. It's just like divinity is meeting humanity. The mamu for munku preach na kamo nkurase for Asofoo ti oba oni apostle monhye mo hoden wate ye ka mo mpaibum Asofoo bebre so wo marital issues ma just say mo de na aba abontintia e ba se a obia de depression beba mo so empo on say mpanyifo ka sese wo ka atimu a ene ma akere o ka aka bra fafa ha bra chimu safa ha nso ni license so no social media nsensem na tie so for OGYABA de ba ye young girl bi o hwe young girl yo ti we ya hu say nutrient kura ni nimu o kasa jejeje na me kwala brem na me 11 years Asofoo bi ese me pe nti agime me de no ntro na lady no obi twa to mi su nyina waje edi nkofo waje edi o mo se mi fie ga China gate nyina na wo ho bloggers e ba mi fie nyina so baba bi hunu se sa China gate bi ani wona that means wonipa so opewa na okeka nsem nti watanfo be use sa medium we na om de attack o nti hye wo ho den me ka wo mpaebo mu wate this one too shall pass se Asofoo OGYABA de na twam a won so de ni bi
na abusua eye OGYABA ewie ne se ni pepepe ena kire se enei eye counselor asusu esuomu eye de ewo ho cause enei eye ne nwa counselor asem ena eye de aba enti eye so on so timi ne nano tum na ono so etimi eye de ekabie na o ka no ena o se odiwe ebema eye counselor Charlotte Oduro se ema we emu na bam na okotwere kunkum no kura no a kire se eye no wo mu nyina na kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo yɛ nyankopɔn nipa kɛseɛ na nso na nanso ɛbata ɛyɛ ɔmo abrabɔ a kyerɛ sɛ no wadeɛ sɛ na otimi bra ma ne ba kora kuna degya mu ɛma kyerɛ sɛ otimi ɛyɛ de ɛdome no Abraham mu nyinaa no kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo timi ɛwɔ ɔmo afena mo de daeɛ ɛwɔ yɛ ne ade David mu nyinaa na ɔmo yɛ nyankopɔn akoma so wɔte ɛsɛ nyankopɔn dɔ ɔmo yie papa nanso so ɛsɛ abata ɔmo David ɛna otimi ɛma ɛyɛ ne soja ɛkɔgyina wɔ koa no ɛma kyerɛ sɛ yɛtimi kun no ma ne fa na yɛre ne daeɛ kora saa ne no wɔyɛ kora ɛka ho ɛyɛ Solomon mu nyinaa nyankopɔn ɛma ɔmo nyansa kyerɛ sɛ nipa bi anya bi da nanso wie no na kyerɛ sɛ mprafoɔ bɛyɛ 700 ɛyere mo bɛyɛ 1000 na nanso ɛbata ɛyɛ ɔmo nyinaa abrabɔ ho enti nya de aba yi ɛna ɛyɛ Rev Charlotte Oduro ebema no ayede ebu na bom onko so na kire se nei eye ne council adwuma a woye no onto so na wonye ne ono so de afutuo bi ayeden e de ato se amane mfi anase mane ntie de Ghana for kura ayede eka the front is on your door kire se kwane de nanim onko nanim kura na de woye no onye busu mo wure moy na enye nsem no so nkire mu e wo hoso so emra.
And I want to emphatically say this. Say Solomon Oduro, any Charlotte Oduro, our Diego doesn't make them fake.
But people are no.
People are actually tagging Charlotte Oduro special
as a fake,
as a fake counselor. Yeah. No,
even on every people.
No, I've seen it. No, the fact that even if her marriage has failed, it doesn't make her fake.
Why using the word if?
If means that as we sit here, we can't conclude because so I'll talk about something. But I was feeling. See, but I'll come there. Yeah, Adia ya we as a boss. And this will be a coaching pana. Nem pana and yawadio and panachin. Will be a coaching pana. Nem panachin in pa or coaching yam and panachin. Well, who sushi. No be a what you go, no dinner them. I was feeling.
As on to number.
Me, but thank you. What am I, boss? By wisdom. She said, what on panachin ba ko egu. Wakom yenu egu. Wakom yense egu. Regardless of whether we are ba and a bema. Wako mpranchi and na egu, wako num egu, wako nsia egu. Problems about one mpranchi we munyina, mpranchi nyawade, mpranchi. What to me and sope. What you couldn't solve all the problems you encountered in the mpranchi. Will be our dear gua, and they would social media dinner them. So you fake, or you're useless, or you're stupid. She should shut up. Because masa, you to me coward, yes, and what do you do? No, me bacho. Now, what dear you better not come with us and plant you boy. Now, what do you mean? I don't know what you are bedding. Maybe are
you justifying?
No, I am not just. So, please, when I finish, you will understand me. We are living in the generation today, sir, where when you are dying in marriage, you don't even know who to trust and who to talk to. Eti, and nemrem our dear, ayebu will be baba. Yabu will be babema, nekra, ewu, wowu, osu, ochadwo, wopo be crying na bonkomo, because our society is full of judgmental people. People go through a lot of depression, frustration, anxiety, stress in marriage, and they don't even know who to talk to because all call cards reni asemato. Asema told me what my wadi emua, they be kobo na mania yimiama, and ya rewo Jesus say to me ame mama ne. Et make a man want to know, okay, Nami, man, you will be unconscious. The only thing I say, a year number, you be a year, say, yes, day in the Kun Charlotte Oduro, then the Kun Solomon Oduro. Observe, now what do you near Bono, near Tino, near Cano, now what do you need John say, ah, Sabi, Jimmy. Now, what I want you near Tientua, NT, I don't know Jai. No one's no one who Tinami Case, Naminoti, and yet this will be able to pay. And son of a body you to American who are catching and say, one day I'll shoot you. I'll kill you. Nothing is changing my plans. The brother of the lady came and said, don't try. He said, if you don't take your sister out of this place, I'm gonna kill her. And Papa, you gonna need something to what you can pay, or when they say, hold the prison. What am I saying? What I'm saying is that, Naminu me, we fear Hoyentio. So, boss, say, your friend in Mama, you Akola bema ba akoba. Near Busom said, what really happened between their father and mother? They might not be able to tell us because most of the things they struggled to handle in their marriage was too private that between the two of them, they know.
The link between the two.
Between Charlotte Oduro and Solomon Oduro, they are the only people who know the battles they fought. Regardless of the man coming out to say, Sabi, we can still conclude and say the fact that the people came out from the man did well, or the woman did well. The man did bad, or the woman did bad. Ebia, the man feels right. May they bad want so that the world will know. Say yo, say decision on the social media. Say yo, I leave it to his decision because everybody has a way they respond to issues. Okay. We don't stand afar and judge. Why? Because we don't know the pain both have gone through. Okay. And marriage is a journey you can't predict tomorrow. Me say, mon branch your owusu. Social media now, we yes Charlotte Oduro, we yes Solomon Oduro, so I Asofoo, we jawa dia Charlotte Crown and 1 year he me, mawadi good da me jamina so me Charlotte wafelidia. Most of the time, the things we preach test us. It's true. People don't know what we go through. Most of the times. Oh, your software, what you preach, test you. Also, you're presenting the job you are doing, test your loyalty. Thank you. You see the picture different and see that they are all Kenyan. I want to crowd to me and the next lesson on your qualified. Please, can you separate her private life from her words? In other words, Charlotte Oduro Numukasa has actually blessed somebody.
Oh, of course.
Has actually changed somebody's life.
Yes.
And then also at Yashi. And I will be it should be. Thank you. Naka Osunja and Naswa. Only wine is Siboni Jaka. Sawo Bekano. Ultimikura. Body now what they bought the Krausu. It is a net. A summer to Yeni Abano. Any Asofoo. Aye Solomon. Solomon didn't pay Bebrisa. I abandoning the year because of her being public figure. But now we are concluding saying that say you will be a man when you attend the day. You will be a man when you in Gracia. Your mom payes in your men domino. Say I'm from Swan the buyer. Oh, Nyabichi divorce. Oh, a young mini pantemuasem. Why, yeah, now you're from Swana at Tembubiwa in Yankropon. The things we are saying does not justify anything because we don't even know what has actually happened. And a bit to me about Bigium. I bet you the Tiawa, yen to me, Cassa Charlotte, no Yamaso. Yen to me, Cassa Bem and not Pemba because yen tea, any people. Your Kayane say, our Diano. You go for dear. And 3 years now, and lose your gunu. Yet, apart from that, BBN watching over me, na me pemba, beman, me, na me getting mimbuno, sabe me, na me in the ye, Obano so, Wabeton, Obanus no me, na wo nimukasa. Past interviews be abba. Ah, me was the beman de casse, Obano several times, wa parkiko, no parkikwa, na wakofanaba. Or Pakekwa, no Akofanaba, no the Owa, but even that one by words, we can conclude and say, and yes, Sadia, or banning the Kwaye, and the Mawadi Jaibai, because we were not there. If there is something to do to support her, something to do to help the man, all we can do is to encourage them and pray for them. They say, well, whom Praso and Praso, you couldn't even handle relationship and Prachi, well, who Sushe, will be our dear Sama Bayasuka, that's Suchuno, then Prachi idea, our dear bempah. Yeah, the society should not be judgmental. Yemi akuma muma dia wo brewa wadim. No twin will be bonkomu. And yes, and conform to was our yes ye wo. Bibi boss, broni ne divorce one can make us obiante. O de what's not breaching kakana. Say broni fita. And what did you could divorce one? Obon come over them. No man can such a say our dear ye.
I said broni fita so they can confirm let them at one.
You Nambano. Eti, Kayemi and Luba Bonkom, Amravo. Look, listen, the man. Thank you, and Kolawum. So, what we're going to do, we're going to actually divorce because I don't think you are good to me, or I don't think, you no court. You could divorce until no acting. Baby man, hey, I don't know divorce. So, we are too judgmental that married women are dying in pain and bitterness. Married men are also running away because we endure the pain without sharing. Sure. And I want to be share na ko obi itofo obi shewunkunai obi bowabaso na ye na de okobo na made so cry asem o catch them was na ate ho o catch them was any jai o jai so was ai o be catch them me em won bo so jai onim nyansa. So the society and the community we live in does not help us. When things are tough, they don't encourage you or probably say that go or come. No, they rather cast stones on you. Our social most often people don't talk. They keep quiet until they die. God hates divorce. The same God who hates divorce is the same God who hates brutality, abuse. The God will not be happy some mawado na me cheche wo mawado na me mbuo mawado na me do enu form mawado na ma threat you say me boat you. He doesn't like it. At the end of the day, divorce, we leave it to the judgment of God. He decides in heaven. The oya de de wanya the same look say nyame pe nenim Asofoo Solomon Oduro and nyame pe nenim Charlotte Oduro ya tie nyina speculation ya tie girl kwa hwa na ni so hye no nsem bia wakeka kra kire so mbudiko utie be ma no kra la utie we yaka me pa cho yet to me conclude by words. We can only conclude by confirmation from the husband and the wife. Thank you.
What becomes of Charlotte as a counselor now going forward? She's still Charlotte. Nothing has changed about her. As a counselor, you can actually make a decision and say that now what you have failure, memory tofu. But me say catch say now what you have failure, now what you have failure. Out of that experience, somebody, a youth, can actually receive from her to know what to do right. What will she be telling people?
She will tell them that samina me ye na e kodi failure and buy. Me na me ye na me so na ma what you go ya. Next time, we are young girl na wo ba na wo be wadia. Wa de bema we men wa de bema we kasa chire bema se men kasa chire si bu bema se me. Why? Because what she has gone through has taught her a lesson. That is why I'm saying that let's differentiate from her counseling and then also her personality. That she is struggling. If there's anything to do, your mom pay man. But also remember that nothing changes when it comes to her counseling. No.
People are of the view say,
yeah.
Now counselors you cry wait, counselors important. I said about that is Africa mokasami intimo.
Yeah, that's it. What me tia se nro bi frɛ bi ka kyerɛ. Say one year tie mo no, mo be kasa sa so mo kra no, mo nya de ye. Na me ka kyerɛ say you have the choice to listen or not to listen. You can decide not to listen to DY Donko. Say recently about a year ago, I had some blogger issue. So a lot of people left my DM, left Facebook page. Some are still there. By the grace of God, they want to listen to the wisdom I have. Some also gone. So you have the choice to decide. Say, Sabi, Mama Charlotte, now what do you going to Sabi Onimiansa? It's up to you. Sabi, Wajimion, it's up to you. But at least with the experience she has encountered, she has a lot to share. Can we still learn? The man himself, Sabi, what didn't crack about. So he has something to share. Can we still listen to the man and say that woman and jai? They are separated, but they are still full of wisdom. Can we also say that Papa is or you fake apostle? No. Can
someone preach virtue?
Okay.
You preach virtue.
Okay.
He who comes with equity.
Thank you.
Or he who seek for equity must come with clean hands. If you seek for equity, you must always come with clean hands. Jesus Christ.
Thank you.
According to Bible.
Yeah.
You and I were not there.
Yes, sir.
But and Sanaho.
Yes, sir.
Just like the Constitution of Ghana.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you know, and
yes, sir.
And I'm about to meet so.
Yes, sir.
And then I'm using Bible.
Yes, sir.
You can also use Quran.
Yes, sir.
And talk about Muhammad. Jesus Christ in some manner oka. Echere ewiase. Obusua. How would people perceive him?
Thank you. Can I say this?
Please, you can say it.
What I want to do, I cannot do. What I do not want to do are the things I do. Why the true way you Paul? What the hunam sune chimo karatai, and I say, there is something I'm battling with. My best sakara. Now you within here mikunipa. Mikunipa ke komide mikunipa bi omuhia. Isa nyame asem mo kenti. And I'm a share nyankropon wa Damascus. My be your Christo ni mapaneu. Now there are battles I'm still fighting. The battles no e be the thorn in my flesh. Now thorn in my flesh bet me I sabi akono. E bet me aye bufu. E bet me aye bibi foforo. I will call nyame ono so nyame. Boam wo me mmerejum. I will nyame kasa akere pon no support. My grace is made sufficient in your weakness. Number one, every man has weakness. Noah was anointed to build an ark, yet he was a man of weakness, and yet the Bible calls him the righteous. No one knows Sakakra righteous. Me beya. Thank you. Abraham was called the father of many nations. He had weakness.
And the man after my heart.
David. Me ba.
Oh no, Abraham
was a man, the father of many nations. Yes, sir. But Nimerayo on a house help die. Eko Ishmael. Oh, now you're quite.
And Bible even say he had other concubines.
Me thank you, me bear. Me yes, sir. A man anointed after God's heart. Touch not anointed and do my prophet know him. Your friend David. But you will be die. What? It's a kuni kuno. Sembi. Esa no obane wo. Bacho.
Wankuno. Oni kunu kujina
etokwano.
Emma owuye.
Thank you. Thank you. Enti no wadwene se be ma ni free mu dia se ni yiri. Thank you. Emma no obane wo yakwara no akwara no free. Thank you. Look at it. Solomon was a man who met God one-on-one. When you shia no wada him, and on man in Yansa. Solomon sorry near the answer to Nabirim. Otoma, hey, when you a matter has. Thank you. You see, there's something about God. God has created every man as a free moral agent. Sir, I will explain. You can't be a free moral agent. When you're mere boni pastor, I'm a ball. You are accountable to me, but your actions belongs to you. In other words, you have the power of choice and decision. I said before you life and death. Me the inkwani uwat wenim fabako. The other fano and when the other and a medi. It's yanti as yes, when Yankurpa what Tesla Bonipa Nipabia Womerego and Berunimun Yashayamia Horden. We seek the grace and the help of God. Because even Jesus, who was born by Mary, essentially a wound will be he will always pray in the Garden of Gethsemane and say, Kabeyan Kamakuru and Peminenso and Yamipe. The yes for Yamin Pano Yesum. I was a young nam, and when Nemu no was around what you free and propon, no one be any pie and one yaboni and Tina.
Eti Charlotte. Now.
Yes, please.
He's a reverend minister.
Yes, sir.
Rev Charlotte Oduro. Now, how would people, because she's the eye of the people.
Yeah.
How would people should perceive her?
Thank you, sir. How people perceive you?
No, how should people
perceive it? Anyone who say, anyone who say, but you mean kakra. And send our dear crab we I be ya Sofu Solomon, the Baba Tuga, Sebe Jamie. Already people had their perception about her.
But now it wasn't a perception that or divorcee.
Thank you. But as our yeni jai, our yeni gu, get cry aloud, get when you're correct, or Casabasa. Okay, everybody has his own perception about me. As my boss, oh Casa, where you chim go to as well, Massa, or Casarana, radio baby, radio exercise and not the trap on one, a real radio, Massa will chim again. Only more about here. It yes to be said you have one is a who do men see that I am. People have their perception. Whether umpu, people will always have their perception about you. Everything depends on you. Focus. Do what is right. Leave the rest. Let them do their thinking. And judgment belongs to God.
It's usually say Obekoswa counseling.
Obey. I don't know one year. Me can't come here. I don't know. Maybe the about last year. Because the wise who wants to listen will listen. Anyone who think that I am not worthy to listen to can decide not to listen. It's your choice. I say lecture class no lecture. Next student is a subject. Maybe call Bible school not Greek in Hebrew every time. Teacher the Bible Greek. So what is this? I have a choice. But you know exams. Mary, so I had a choice to go out. So everybody has his choice. Either Nyamiya Dobna, Rev Charlotte Oduro Divorce, now or say what Bekasa, no a microphone. In this station, including here, no I started seminar. Not yet not to swap out the fee. Sabe, Upabra, you have a choice. Anyway, Uba, Ebia Benya Bibi, one Banswa, Ebia Wenya Bibi. So the perception of people towards her now belongs to them. You can't convince anybody to love you, even if you have not offended anybody.
Wow.
I thought I'd be to see much I will be on this. Only me da won't be da on this way. Crown was if you can crown the time.
It is not say
yes.
Counselors.
Yeah.
Especially not just counselors, but marriage counselors.
Yes, please.
Don't go only whom say you guys are blameless. Should be living a life of blameless.
Thank you.
And say bam.
Thank you.
It's a mona mode afutuo no ema adom.
Thank you.
And the dom ni whom say we afutufo.
Bachai.
And then a moon to me keep it up that peace till that kingdom come.
Bachai, that's what. And yet you na and I'm to me ya de nyina wo Christ o shebidin. Eti Paul bi na no a wo kasa no. No say am be Kenya me asem kire mo awon. Me no me hwese me asem de yefo no wan yan my signboard. Why shall not me? God will reject me. Because see, even though I'm preaching to you, Mr. Assembly Crown Mekano, we can't be able to go to Nama Shami, Paul Neta say, Nama Shami, who was you must say, Assembly Mekano, Mesome Assembly of, and the word of the Lord tested Joseph. Share, maybe you from your many agro. It doesn't mean I am perfect. Some of the things I have been able to gather, the experiences, are things I share with people. It means that I am not perfect. And in the way, there are no perfect people on earth. It's yes, who is perfect, who is where? I say, perfect. The son is not even perfect. The only time the son became perfect is when he died and resurrected. I want to be blameless and perfect. Until then, nobody can call himself or herself perfect. It's a counselor like a sign, non chrese or charade. I is a teacher near what charade or class. They are watching in a winning, no children business, but only business.
Abusuana chese ensem no ene da ho no so betimi agebrane adaje na wa kire wadwene about this particular video comment section no edi amamneso so wie na onya subscribe na wa subscribe na do nsa aboye adoma no so edi amam sere be adoma video bi a jere betum bia so nsa ebetumi aka bi mesra wo se owie a na wa share na like so edi amame